Good morning, this is Send 7 World News in 7 minutes. I'm Stephen Devincenzi. Today is Tuesday, the 22nd of October, 2024. Starting in Europe today, in Moldova's presidential election, with almost all votes counted, President Maia Sandu has won 42% of votes, and the pro-Russian Socialist Party candidate Alexander Stoyanoglu has come second with 26% of votes. There will be a second round between these two candidates on the 3rd of November, which is expected to be extremely close. In the European Union referendum, the yes vote has won, but with a much smaller difference than was expected. Moldovans were asked if they wanted to add an amendment to the Moldovan constitution to say that Moldova wants to join the European Union. Just over 50% of people said yes, and just under 50% said no. President Maia Sandu said that Russia interfered with both the presidential election and the referendum, and said that her government had evidence that 300,000 votes had been bought. The European Union also expressed concern that Russia had influenced the votes. A team from the BBC accidentally found apparent evidence of vote buying in the semi-autonomous Transnistria region when a woman came out from voting and then asked an election official where she could collect her money. In a video on the BBC News website, a journalist then asks the woman if she was paid to vote, and the woman says that she had been promised money to vote, but that she couldn't find the person who was supposed to pay her. The Turkish activist and preacher Fethullah Gülen has died aged 83 in the United States. Gülen was the leader of the Gülenist movement, known as Hizmet in Turkiye, which is believed to have hundreds of thousands, or possibly millions, of followers around the world, and followed Gülen's teachings of Islamic democracy. Gülen was originally an ally of Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, but has been an opponent since around 2012, and Gülenists were blamed for an attempted coup d'etat in 2016. Gülen lived his final years in self-imposed exile in the United States. Americas. In the United States, the presidential election is 2 weeks away, and the race is extremely close. On Sunday, Donald Trump spent time working in a McDonald's in Pennsylvania. Trump says that Kamala Harris has lied about working at McDonald's when she was a teenager, without giving any evidence. While giving food to customers, he said that Harris hasn't worked there.
Now I have worked at McDonald's. I've now worked for 15 minutes more than Kamala. Okay, she never worked here.
On Sunday, it was Kamala Harris's 60th birthday, and she spoke at a church in Georgia.
What kind of country do we want to live in? A country of chaos, fear, and hate, or a country of freedom, compassion, and justice?
Some analysts have said that billionaire Elon Musk giving money away to people who sign a petition could be illegal. Donald Trump supporter Elon Musk is giving away $1 million every day to one person who has signed a petition promoting the right to free speech and to keep weapons. Musk has also said that anyone in Pennsylvania who signs the petition will get $100. However, you must be a registered voter to sign the petition. Some analysts have said that this could be illegal because it is illegal to pay someone to register to vote. In Cuba, millions of people are still without power after a total blackout on Friday, which affected the whole country. Schools have been ordered to remain closed until tomorrow. Hurricane Oscar has made the situation worse on the east of the island. Brazilian President Lula da Silva has cancelled a trip to Russia because of a brain injury caused by a fall. Africa. In Chad, thousands more refugees from Sudan are still crossing the border every day, 18 months after the start of Sudan's civil war. There are almost 700,000 Sudanese refugees in Chad, with another 25,000 arriving over the last week. Chad is one of the world's poorest countries. Refugee agencies say that there are serious problems with overcrowding and poor conditions in refugee camps. In Mozambique, there were protests yesterday against provisional results of the disputed election. On Saturday, an opposition politician and their lawyer were shot dead, which also contributed to the protests. Official results have still not been given for general elections from 2 weeks ago. However, provisional results have shown that the ruling Frelimo party has again won the presidency. Opposition parties have said that they will contest the results in court. Asia and Oceania. In Lebanon, hundreds of residents from Beirut have left their homes after Israel said it would be targeting Hezbollah's financial sites. There were at least 10 airstrikes in southern Beirut yesterday, including on the bank Al-Qad al-Hassan. Yesterday morning, Israel said on X, formerly known as Twitter, that it would target branches of the bank and told people to move at least 500 meters away from them. The Lebanese Health Ministry said that 6 people, including a child, were killed yesterday by Israeli strikes in the eastern city of Baalbek, and said that 4 people were killed in the southern town of Al-Karayab. In Gaza, the Wafa Palestinian news agency said yesterday that 29 people, including children, were killed in various Israeli attacks in the northern Gaza Strip yesterday. The United Nations Palestinian Refugee Agency, UNRWA, has said that Israel is preventing humanitarian missions from reaching areas of northern Israel and stopping the transport of food and medicine. And in New Zealand, cuddles must be limited to 3 minutes at Dunedin Airport. The maximum hug time in the drop-off zone is meant to lessen congestion, according to Dunedin Airport. The new signs in the drop-off area say, quote, "Max hug time 3 minutes. For fonder farewells, please use the car park." A big thank you to Alonso in Spain, Moira in Australia, and Andres and his cool Algerian senior students for becoming our newest supporters. If you enjoyed this podcast and you'd like to have access to the transcripts that we write every day and our weekly worksheets and world news quiz, then you can become a supporter at send7.org. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.